Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and as we get into tonight's review, I believe I'm going to focus on the SPX with you. I know we've covered a few individual equity picks and some of the more interesting patterns out there, but so much of it is really going to be aided by having your timing correct with that of the broad market as defined by the S&P 500. So the roadmap that I am looking to as we get into, of course, this 3-day weekend and then markets that will resume in earnest on Tuesday is an SPX that actually has some degree of favorable patterns. So what I'm reflecting on most directly is the movement here from Wednesday's swing high around 38.89 into the move that was the low at 37.64. The 618 retracement is one that is often followed inside Fibonacci analysis, and it's the idea that you can see on the bounce where that 618 was such an important area of resistance, because it's the thought process that if this bearish move is what's more powerfully in control, then this would be an easy spot to turn lower from. Well, that's not really what happened. We came into it and found resistance at that level several times, but then as we got into the final minutes of the cash close, actually closing above it and on the back of a 15-minute squeeze, 10-minute shown here, that I believe has bullish possibilities. So what I'm going to be looking for at a minimum on Tuesday is that as long as we're above 38.14, you get something that gaps you below that, gaps you below the 37.97, well then this view is wrong, and we are very likely headed down into something like 36.50. But as we take it a day at a time and think about what could transpire Tuesday into Wednesday, again, I want to see 38.53, and then depending on how we act there, we may be looking for the gap fill up into 38.77, and then that will be the critical decision as to whether or not we're going to go back to the next round value at 3,900, and what to me would be just so much chop, right? Violent intraday moves, but action that have stepped back and viewed from a distance, you'd be right back where you were here on the 15th. So I think that's a probable move. I think that's a pattern that you want to have at least in the back of your mind as you get into Tuesday and Wednesday, and I hope you find the levels complementary to your analysis. You guys have a great holiday weekend, and I hope to see you in one of the chat rooms on Tuesday. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.